After we filmed, Juju asked me if he said as a random NBA team, could I name the starting five? And everyone stared at me. What is up, guys? We're back with another episode of Fresh Daily Mags. This one's gonna be a little more inspirational. I don't know, you may think it's inspirational, you may not, but I just want to give a little insight. Obviously, I feel like I have a lot of insight. I mean, everyone does about kind of experiences they've had in life, but I created a list last night of Megan's top 10 rules to live by. So if you feel like you need something, if you feel a little lost, I feel like this might help. I don't know, it might not, but I've learned a lot through just my life and also social media, just kind of growing through that, through overtime, through relationships, friendships, and I just feel like this might help.
It's mad, bro.
Bear with me. Alright, well the first one is get off social media. I'm gonna tell you why. And yes, I'm on social media all the time. I get it. I like social media when I have to post. When I'm usually not posting, I'm probably not.
Bro, the frame rate. That was the worst time to miss.
But TikTok gives me like a lot of anxiety actually that like I have to get off of it. I sometimes have to like, delete it.
I messed up.
Because, you know, the internet's a hard place, and whether you're an influencer or not, people are just mean. And
No
people
way,
will say
right.
things that aren't real, and
Wow.
people say things just to kind of bring you down. And
It's
make
not
you
accurate
look
though.
bad,
I got it.
and just flat out hurt your feelings. And nothing really hurts my feelings, but I just prefer to keep negativity away and to not look at it. So, and also, comparing yourself on social media, I'm gonna be honest.
There's no way I live.
How
There's no way I
much is
lose
a Lambo?
this.
Like 200,000? I don't know. How much can I rent a Lambo for 24 hours? Maybe $500. All right, so that's a tiny fraction of the price. Think of how many people propose.
God, dude, probably not even trying.
Wow, I really wish I was living that lifestyle, but instead I'm clocking.
Bro, I can't see my notes.
Like, I really wish I was like that. Do you realize how many people just hide behind their social media and they
Bro,
are
I hate this guy.
Even my life looks really good on social media, but everyone has their real struggles, okay? Never forget that. Social media, I could rent a Lambo and be like, I bought a Lambo, take some videos of me driving it, change outfits. You'd never know that I rented that, alright? Just think of that in every situation. You know, someone's posted up going out.
Bro, I'm
one
gonna
night. Like, I've
lose. I'm
literally
actually gonna
posted with
lose.
my makeup done, hair done, whatever, and then actually never ended up going out. But I acted like I went to some like big thing. But like sometimes I prefer to stay in and keep up one
I might lose.
So
Yeah, I think I lost.
by not really comparing to yourself on what people are managing to post, like remember people choose to post. Like you don't have the cameras on you 24/7. Your Instagram's not a live real life 24/7.
Nice frame rate.
Remember that for everybody. Like you may think Kylie Jenner's life is so just picture perfect, and maybe it is, but like we all have our struggles. We all have like things that we don't want people to see. We all have
No
things
way.
that
I
we're
beat him.
insecure about that only maybe people
beat him,
closest to us
bro.
know.
I beat
so
him.
just remember, not everything is picture perfect. But I think a lot of people know that, but just need a reminder because.
Bro, why am I playing with this dude?
Even
I lost my
having, like, I
streak?
post
How did I
only
didn't
my
even
life.
lose.
Anyways, number
Whatever.
2. Have a routine.
Oh, was it?
Okay. Having a routine
Oh,
is
it's
so
accuracy.
important. All right. Do you wake up in the morning and
Wow.
brush your teeth after you eat or before you eat? Okay, now do you switch that up every time? No, you don't. After we filmed, Juju asked me if he said a random NBA team, could
Bro,
I name the starting
this
five?
map sucks.
And everyone stared at me. What is up, guys? We're back with another episode of Fresh Daily Mags. This one's gonna be a little more inspirational. I don't know, you may think it's inspirational, you may not, but I just want to give a little insight. Obviously, I feel like I have a lot of insight. I mean, everyone does.
The
about
dude only
kind of
beat me
experiences they've
because
had
he
in
said
life,
it's a
but
highest
I
accuracy.
created a list last night of Megan's top 10 rules to live by. So if you feel like you need something, if you feel a little lost, I feel like this might help. I don't know, it might not, but I've learned a lot through just my life and also social media, just kind of growing through that, through overtime, through relationships, friendships, and I just feel like this might help. So bear with me here. All right, well the first one
This
is
map
get
sold me.
off social media. I'm gonna tell you why. And yes, I'm on social media all the time. I get it. I like social media when I have to post. When I'm usually not posting, I'm probably not on social media. Like, I don't like it. It gives me a lot of anxiety. I mean, I mentioned that in one episode, but TikTok gives me, like, a lot of anxiety, actually, that, like, I have to get off of it. I sometimes have to, like, delete it just to not look at it. because, you know, the internet's a hard place, and whether you're an influencer or not, people are just mean. And people say things that aren't real, and people say things just to kind of bring you down and make you look bad and just to flat out hurt your feelings. And nothing really hurts my feelings, but I just prefer to keep negativity away and to not look at it. So, and also comparing yourself on social media, I'm gonna be honest. How much is a Lambo? Like 200,000? I don't know. How much can I rent a Lambo for 24 hours? Maybe $500. All right, so that's a tiny fraction of the price. Think of how many people pose with like nice cars, and you're like, wow, I really wish I was living that lifestyle. But instead, I'm clocking into like my job at McDonald's. Like,
No, I missed.
do you realize how many people just hide behind their social media and they have problems behind the scenes? Even my life looks really good on social media, but everyone has their real struggles, okay? Never forget that. Social media, I could rent a Lambo and be like, I bought a Lambo.
Okay, I'm winning.
Take some videos of me driving and change outfits. You'd never know that I rented that, all right? So just think of that in every situation. You know, someone's posted up going out one night. Like, I have literally posted with my makeup done, hair done, whatever, and then actually never ended up going out. But I acted like I went to some like big thing. But like you know, sometimes I prefer to stay.
I need to make an anti-crash studio arrow set.
By not really comparing to yourself on what people are managing to post, like, remember, people choose what to post. Like, you don't have cameras on you 24/7. Your Instagram's not a live reel of your life 24/7. Remember that for everybody. Like, you may think Kylie Jenner's life is
get away with the heist of the century right here.
And maybe it is, but like, we all have
He missed.
We all have
Why did he miss? He missed an easy note.
We all have things that we're insecure about that only maybe people closest to us know. So just remember, not everything is picture perfect. I think a lot of people know that, but just need a reminder, because even it happens to me. Like, I post only good parts of my life. Anyways, number 2, have a routine. Okay? Having a routine is so important. All right, do you wake up in the morning and brush your teeth after you eat or before you eat?
After.
Okay, now do you switch that up every time? No, you don't. Little routines will help you always kind of stay in track and focus. I would recommend making a to-do list. Like, I have a to-do list. And it could be something as small as like putting the dishes away, to taking your medicine.
He's scared, bro. Look how much
he
missed.
Of water. Like, I put that stuff on my to-do list.
I missed first too.
Like, make food on my to-do list. I do my homework on my to-do list. Make lists and have a routine, because that kind of sets you up for success when you're always realizing that you have something to do.
Bad part for him right here.
Even putting like relaxation time is something that should be on your to-do list. Like, always have time for everything. Don't just let your life go
oh shoot.
A-W-R-Y. How do you say that word? Awry. Don't let your life go awry. Okay. Have a routine, and also.
Oh shoot! I think I lost.
Important having a to-do list.
I think I just lost.
Write stuff down the second. Like, I'm telling you, I know you're like, oh, I'll remember this, and then you forget it 2 seconds later. I know you do.
Oh!
I used to do that.
I think I lost in accuracy
like,
though.
Everything with friends, life, family, social media.
You won on accuracy,
school,
bro.
Like, I would forget everything if I didn't have a to-do list, but I have a to-do list for everything. And if you feel that way, no, your life's the reality show. Your life's the important one. You have your own intro, you have your outro, you have your middle parts. And guess what? All eyes are on you, because that should make you feel like you're important and you're special. A lot of people, I think, live for others. I think that's what I mean by that. Because I thought it was like really late last night. I changed one of them. But a lot of people live for others. And like, you can do that sometimes. Like, it's good to not be selfish, but it's also, you know, you come first. You're only you ever in this life. So pretend your life's a reality show, pretend you're the star of it, and you can have your side characters, and your side characters can be important to you, but you are also important. Mwah. That's so good. Love yourself. I should add that one. Oh, now my 4th one is just do it. Now it sounds Nike. It sounds self-explanatory, but hear me out. And this may sound a little tone deaf, but hear me out. You only have one life. I'm kidding. And you're only this young once as you are today in this moment. Like, as you're watching this, you're only this young once. And if you're thinking like, oh, I'm not going to buy that pair of shoes because I'm going to want that $60 later or whatever, how many shoes are expensive actually, like $120. Buy the pair of shoes. Life is so short. And this may sound dark, but like, hear me out. You only get one life. And you never know what's going to happen next. You never know how much it's going to change in 1 second. You never know if it's going to end in a second.
Donovan is with me in spirit.
Buy the shoes. Eat the burger. You always have more. You can't buy more time. But you can fix what you've done. Like, if you eat a burger and you're like, oh my god, like, I need to go work out now. You really don't. All right? Enjoy life. Keep yourself healthy though. Don't always eat burgers, but enjoy it. Like, let me tell you, if your life ended tomorrow and you wanted McDonald's and you didn't get it because you were like, I don't want to feel like bloated after, get the McDonald's, okay? Enjoy it. I never, what's that word? I never keep myself from like not doing something just because I think, oh, I'm gonna feel this way about it later. I'm gonna feel like, oh, I wasted money. No. Buy the expensive sushi. Who cares? Wanna why? Because you're gonna enjoy it. Number 5 is have a release. So having a release is super important. What I mean by that, it can be big or little. Going for a run, going for a walk. Mine personally is a walk. Like I go for a mental health walk where I turn on my favorite podcast. I like true crime, and you just tune out the world. And this is your moment, and that's your release. You have to
I missed.
Time to think, read a book, lay out in the sun. If you live in a sunny state,
yes,
I don't right now. Anything small. Take a walk with your dog. Take a nap. Little releases that make you feel good, that make you feel recharged are so important, because if you don't take time in your day to do something that you want to do, you're just going to be so worn out with yourself and be so frustrated with the world, and you're going to feel like it's a non-stop cycle.
Get out my way.
But it's okay to have time for yourself, and it's okay to choose to do something that you want to do. Like, you may feel like you have no time to do your homework, like you have to do all your homework and it's take 3 hours. In between, take a 20-minute nap. Go have a cup of coffee, a cup of tea. Do something. Wanna know why? Because, let me tell you, it may feel like you have a million things to do, but if you don't have one thing on that list of something that you actually chose to do, you're gonna drive yourself. Number 6, it's okay to burn bridges. And I don't mean all bridges, but I was just doing my podcast with Juju, and the way he described it was, life is like a pyramid. You start at the bottom with all these people, and when you go to the top, it's just you. And then just the direct, close people at the tip of the pyramid beneath you. I've lost a lot of people on this journey, and while I wish them well, and while I hope they're doing good and happy as ever, some bridges you just have to burn. And, you know, sometimes people change, and that's okay. And no matter what it is in life,
bro, I just beat a 2v1.
Sometimes you feel like you have to just do you, and that's okay. Don't burn all your bridges. You know, they say don't water a dead plant.
Oh, I just beat a 2v1.
But, you know, sometimes you have to also put effort. The world's not gonna go your way all the time.
Solo match. Solo match.
You know, sometimes you have to put a little bit of effort in. But if something really isn't benefiting you and really not kind of giving you the support you need when you need it, and vice versa, you have to offer that as well, because life is all about two-way relationships. Just burn that bridge. It's okay. You're gonna be fine. Like, you know, even in the dark.